No, and made a phone call, and she was hired that day.
She's an impressive person.
Very impressive.
Who's that?
Hugh Stafford's wife.
Muscatine City Council will come to order. Fran, would you do a roll call, please?
Councilmembers Raywald.
Here.
Fitzgerald.
Present.
Notfig. Shahadi.
Present.
Bynum.
Present.
Phillips. Present. Spread. All present, Your Honor.
Very good. Thank you, Fran. Folks, would you rise and join me in our Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. If there is anyone in council chambers that wishes to talk to council about an issue or an item that is not included on tonight's agenda, now would be the time to come to the podium. Give us your name and address. Okay, we'll move on. Item number 5, the consent agenda. The following items are considered to be routine by the city council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes items 6A, items 8A through H, items 9A through E, item 12A through E, and tonight's bills totaling $1,261,469.82.
So
move.
That's Bob. And second, Osama.
yes.
Okay, any discussion, council?
No, I just
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Okay, dropping down to item 11 from the city administrator. 11A. Presented for city council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing to consider the plans, specifications, form a contract, cost estimate, and establishing a bid opening date related to the CDBG Downtown Revitalization Project. The city of Muscatine received and accepted a grant from the Iowa Economic Development Authority to complete this project. HBK Engineering has completed the design of the project and is ready to move the project forward. Prior to any formal action by City Council, a public hearing is required. This hearing will take place on Thursday, October 1st, 2015 at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom?
Second.
Second, Scott. Any discussion? This is a roll call, beginning with Tom.
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Osama?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
And Mike?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item B. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution approving the contract and bond for the municipal airport T-Hangar Connector Road project. The contract for this project was awarded to Muscatine Bridge Company in the amount of $139,767.80 at the August 6, 2015 City Council meeting. It is now necessary to approve the contract and bond. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved.
Jeanette?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Bob. Any discussion? Also a roll call, beginning with Jeanette.
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Osama?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
And Tom?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item C. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution accepting completed work for the Colorado Street Reconstruction Project. The original contract was awarded to Hire Construction in the amount of $2,849,949.71. There were 5 change orders, bringing the final contract amount to $3,032,158.59. It is staff's recommendation City Council accept the completed work for the project and authorize final payment to the contractor. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Scott?
Second, Your Honor.
Is that you, Phil?
Yep.
Okay. Any discussion?
I think the street is wonderful.
Great, great. Anyone else, council? Okay, this also is a roll call, beginning with Scott.
Aye.
Phil?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
And Osama?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item D. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution supporting the submission of an ICAAP grant application and certifying the availability of local matching funds. Iowa's Clean Air Attainment Program, or the ICAAP, offers funding to help finance transportation projects and programs that result in attaining or maintaining the national air quality standards. Staff is requesting permission to pursue this option to provide transportation services from the city of Muscatine to Progress Park. The deadline for submission is October 1st, 2015. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Phil?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Osama. Any discussion?
Has this been requested by businesses down there, or?
Has been requested by business down in Progress.
What's precipitating
Now, what's
the grant application?
Hi, Christie.
The short answer is no. They have not requested it from us. I approached them. There are 22 businesses in Progress Park. There are over 100 employees in that area. We get requests from individuals that work at Letica for rides. It's a great way for us to have a new bus in our fleet that's funded by 80% and the operating also by 80%. So that's the scoop.
So we see a $38,000 commitment, partly to buy a bus, partly for 1 year of operation. Are we committed to more than 1 year of operation?
We are not. We are not committed to more than 1 year of operation. We are committed to maintaining the bus for its useful life, which is 150,000 miles, which is pretty typical for us. We're driving buses now with 200,000 miles on them.
Would this be a service provided at the beginning of the business day and then again at the end, or?
Yes,
not
yes.
all day?
Yes, so what's happening is I'm working with the Chamber of Commerce, and we're contacting the businesses, and they'll be polled to see who has an interest in riding the bus. I mean, like I said, we have requests from Letica. When we did it in Wilton, what happened was actually there was a Wilton business that approached us, Precision Steel, and it takes a while to get the grant. You apply for the grant the 15th of October 2015, or 1st of October 2015. The money's actually not granted for a year. So what happened with Wilton and Precision Steel was we had interest from them. They came to us, approached us. A year later, those individuals weren't working there anymore and there was no interest. So what happened was we went back to the drawing board, approached other businesses, and as you know, we primarily transported CDS employees to and from work. So you don't have to identify the population that you'll be serving, but you do identify the area. And when the money is granted, if those individuals still aren't interested, then we go to Plan B.
Thank you.
Sure. Any other questions?
I think it's a great idea and we should pursue it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Christie.
Sure.
Okay, we have a motion by Phil and a second, Osama. And any more discussion? This is a roll call, beginning with Phil.
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Osama?
Aye.
And Scott?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item E. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on the vacation of a utility easement in Lot 1 of the University Development Subdivision. This request is for the vacation of a 7.5-foot utility easement along the north line of Lot 1 of the University Development Subdivision located at 2701 University Drive. Vacation of the utility easement will allow for the construction of a building in this portion of the platted utility easement. Prior to formal action by City Council, a public hearing is required. This hearing will take place on Thursday, September 17th, 2015, at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved. Second.
Second, Scott. Any discussion? Roll call beginning with Phil.
Aye.
Mike.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
And Scott.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
This is Han Rothschild.
Item F. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on a proposed rezoning change at 2107 Grandview Avenue. The property owners have submitted a request to rezone a 4-acre parcel at this address from M1 Light Industrial to RR, or multifamily residential, to allow for the conversion of the former Lamplight Inn into one-bedroom apartments. Prior to any formal action by City Council, a public hearing must be held. This hearing will take place on Thursday, September 17th, 2015, at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Scott,
Second, Your Honor.
second Bob. Any discussion?
I drove past there a couple of weeks ago, and they were clearly ripping everything out of the rooms. It was all sitting in the parking lot. So they're just going ahead with this project before a hearing or permission to do it?
Well, it's their property. I believe they can do
Yeah.
primarily whatever they want.
They want to invest their time and energy in pulling it apart.
So be it.
Council doesn't pass it. Ain't our,
Right.
it's not our problem.
So be it. Okay.
Anybody else? Okay, this is a roll call also, beginning with Scott,
Aye.
Phil,
Aye.
Mike,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Jeanette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
and Osama.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item G, presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on the vacation of utility easements in Lot 14 and 15 of the River Bend Second Edition. Property owners of 3302 Claremont, located in the River Bend South Second Edition, are requesting the vacation of a 10-foot wide utility easement composed of 2 adjoining 5-foot utility easements. The property owners plan to combine these 2 parcels. Prior to any formal action by City Council, a public hearing is required. This hearing will take place on Thursday, September 17th, 2015, at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom,
Second.
second, Jeanette. Any discussion? This is a roll call, beginning with Tom,
Aye.
Jeanette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
And Mike.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item H, presented for City Council's consideration is a request to authorize the issuance of a purchase order for sewer line testing. As the result of a federal mandate, the city must inspect and repair any problems with the storm and sanitary sewer lines adjacent to the Mad Creek levee. This is required for levee certification. One quote was received from Municipal Pipe Tool Company, LLC, in the amount of $14,800 for the inspection service. There is $28,000 budgeted for this purpose. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved.
Scott?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Osama. Any discussion? This is a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay? Motion carries 7-0. Item I, presented for City Council's consideration is a request from the Police Department to purchase a new copier and/or multifunctional machine. 3 bids were received for this purchase, with the low bid from Advanced Business Systems in the amount of $6,341, with a service agreement of $40.20 per month. There is $10,000 budgeted for this purchase. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Osama.
Second.
Second, Jeanette. Any discussion?
I just have a quick question. I note the purchase price is less than the budgeted amount, but the $40.20 a month is ongoing. So do we somehow apply that to that 10,000 in our minds when we budget? I mean, it'll all work out.
Hi, Phil.
Yeah.
The service contract will take over amounts that are already in the budget for service contracts that we currently have with the
So
copier.
that's a separate line item. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And there still will be another purchase request coming. There's still software that's involved with that original budget request. So, but that should only be another $2,000.
Okay. Thanks.
Anyone else, council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item J, presented for City Council's consideration is a request to accept the EA and 4F evaluation from the Iowa Department of Transportation and authorize the city administrator to sign said documents. The city council approved the memorandum of understanding at its July 2nd, 2015 meeting and previously reviewed the environmental assessment, which is EA. Tonight, staff is asking for city council's approval of the EA and 4F. City council's approval will allow the Iowa Department of Transportation to proceed with the FONSI, or finding of no significant impact. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So move.
Okay, Phil. Second, anyone?
Second.
Second, Bob. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item K, presented for city council consideration is a request to approve an engineering services agreement for electrical improvements at the municipal airport. The airport electrical update project is being constructed on schedule with the 5-year CIP. Anderson Bogart will be providing the required professional services for this project in an amount not to exceed $12,500. Funding of this project is provided at 85% state funding and 15% local funding. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Scott? Second, anyone?
Second.
Second, Osama. Any discussion? All those all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item L, presented for city council's consideration is a request from the Water Pollution Control Plant for approval to purchase a lawnmower. Two acceptable bids were received for this purchase, with the low bid from Muscatine Lawn and Power for a Hustler Fast Track SD in the amount of $5,582.31. There is $6,000 budgeted for this purchase. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom? Second, anyone? Second?
Second.
Okay, Scott, any discussion?
Yeah. How many acres are we mowing down there?
Hi, John.
This is, we have 12 lift stations that we mow throughout town. We have the whole plant, we have the biosolids lagoons, we got all kinds of stuff that we mow with this. This is a big, this is
You
a,
can't borrow anything from Kent Stein or Soccer Complex to come and help with that.
no.
Cannot. How many mowers do we have in town here? Phil?
A lot, but they do need, you
We can't mow that with a little,
can't share mowers during the summer.
that doesn't work. Doesn't work.
If you got any winter mowing to do, you could probably
You
do
betcha,
that.
we'll have, well, I won't have it for you.
Blow some snow with it, maybe.
Just asking, trying to save $6,000.
They do
That's all.
have, don't you guys go down and, don't you do the Humane Society? Or is
No, we don't, but, we do mow a lot of other things.
Parks and Rec, okay. I thought you guys were doing
We
that.
mow the airport,
There you go.
with our other
That's the
stuff,
other
so
one.
we take care of a lot of things, so. Not with this tractor, but with,
Yeah, that's a bigger tractor.
Is this a 48 deck or?
yeah, yes.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else, council?
The mower we have now, we are giving to the fire department too, so they get a free mower out of the deal, so.
So they can mow their
So
own.
they were saving money, see?
Yeah,
You see?
you always do, John.
We're taking care of things.
Thank you.
John. This is a voice vote, so all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. It is now time for item number 14, communication from council members, beginning with Councilman Raywald.
Nothing, thank you.
Phil?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor.
Scott?
Quick comment, it was great to see the overwhelming turnout for the Dan Burke presentation Tuesday night about this corridor project. I mean, they've done a lot of these forums, and I think he mentioned that was the largest turnout he'd seen, so.
Good. Osama?
I have nothing. Thank you.
Bob?
Your Honor, this week is an article was on my desk pertaining to the MDA. This is the weekend that they have their telethon, which I don't believe is going to happen. The telethon has been discontinued because of the expenses. But my point is that the fire department in West Des Moines held their MDA-a-thon in the street collecting funds. And again, that we're not letting the firefighters do that. I think next year that we need to revisit that situation. Thank you, Your Honor.
You bet.
Do you have,
Annette?
Did they ask? I don't recall
not
that they
asked,
asked this year.
Not asked.
So are they going to ask next year? I mean,
I have no idea.
okay. Nothing.
Okay, Tom?
nothing this evening, Your Honor?
Greg?
I too would like to just thank everybody, council, mayor, community leaders, and the public for coming out Tuesday night and participating in the focus group sessions Monday and Tuesday. It's time out of your days, and it's much appreciated.
Very good. Fran?
Yes, I have something. Former Mayor Dick O'Brien has the opportunity to go to the honor flight to the Quad Cities. And so his daughters, Peggy and Carrie, asked me to put together a letter and get as many signatures as we could from everyone. And when they're on the plane, we'll mail this letter to the Quad Cities Honor Flight Program. And then while they're on the plane, this mail will be handed out to each of the veterans that are on the plane. So if you're interested in signing the letter, I have it in my office. We're just trying to get as many signatures as we can. And then I think it would make him feel really good to know that there are people in the city that do remember him.
When is the flight, Fran?
September 24th.
Okay.
So I have to have the letter back by September 17th. It has to be in Davenport by September 17th.
If you're
Why don't you
interested,
bring
just
it
stop
to the
down.
next
Get it now, you
meeting?
get 25 signatures.
Just stop on the way down, and we'll
March,
get it.
march into
we'll get
the
it signed.
office, sign, and march out.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
You have lots of
If you let me
suggestions.
leave a little early, I'll go down and get it and have it in my office.
As long as you do comp time.
Anything else, Fran?
Okay, what's the time?
I guess not.
I guess not, she's leaving.
And I have nothing. Council,
I'll be right back.
okay. Council, any other business tonight?
Alan will be on that same flight,
Oh.
the
Alan
24th.
Harvey?
No,
Oh, really? Oh,
Ellen Harvey's not that old.
Alan Phillips.
He's not, he's only two. He's under 90.
Since there is no other business, is there a motion to
So
adjourn? Meeting is adjourned.
Not saying anybody in World War II has to be old, but they are
They're older
creeping up
or
on
dead,
it.
yeah.